Why is the Quran the only historical document in history that claims that Jesus was, in fact, never crucified or that he never died? Um, and why is it that you guys hold to such a belief? Why do you guys hold to that truth?
Because the Quran appeals to a supernatural intervention, a miracle. A miracle by default cannot be verified historically. So historical scholars will not believe that Jesus Christ escaped the crucifixion miraculously, because obviously it's not with us today. And they will not also believe that Jesus Christ rose from the dead, because obviously it's not with us today. And they will not also believe that Mary, the mother of Jesus Christ, gave birth through a virgin birth, or that the Prophet Muhammad ascended to heaven and came back. The reason is because they follow a naturalistic method of historical reconstruction where they don't appeal to miracles. Now, the problem is in our assumption that truth can only be established through historical reconstruction. Whereas, as believers, we believe in revelation, and we believe that the truth of a past event can be revealed in the future by God. Secondly, this position of Islam tallies or is consistent with the traditional Jewish belief about the Messiah. No Jew before the rise of Christianity believes in the idea of a crucified Messiah. Rather, they believe that the Messiah will be victorious over his enemies, and he cannot be killed by his enemies. And this is basically from their own scriptures. For example, like Psalm 91, Psalm 110, the Lord said to my Lord. So even in the New Testament, we could see in the background that the disciples had the expectation that the Messiah was not supposed to be killed. And also, Father Raymond Brown commented on a particular verse in John chapter 19, verse 17, where it says that Jesus Christ carrying the cross by himself. So Father Raymond Brown is a heavyweight scholar on the New Testament, especially the book of John. In his book, Death of the Messiah, page 916, he commented that John knew about the Simon of Cyrene tradition, because in the Synoptic Gospel we are told that somebody helped Jesus Christ to carry the cross, but the Gospel of John omits this tradition. So he is saying that John omits the tradition because of some other reasons. And in the next page, page 917, he commented that one of the reasons is because the view that it was Simon of Cyrene who was crucified instead of Jesus Christ was already in circulation, and John was trying to refute it by omitting the tradition of Simon of Cyrene. So this shows that they were already early Christians, as early as the first century, who believed that Jesus Christ was not the one crucified. And finally, the Quran says that those who follow this idea are only following conjecture. They have no certain knowledge of what happened that day. And now, when we read other sources like the Bible, we come to realize that the disciples of Jesus Christ were not even there. We are not eyewitnesses to the event. So they were no first-hand eyewitnesses to the crucifixion. Only what you have are third-party evidences.